Now we'll talk about nomenclature of epoxides. There are two methods of naming epoxides. The first is to consider the epoxide as a substituent and name that epoxy. So in this example, we're going to take our main chain and we're going to count that as our base. So if we count the carbon atoms, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms, so this will be pentane. And our substituent will be this epoxy group here. So this is epoxy pentane. We need to number this correctly, so the lowest number should be where the epoxide is hit first. So in that case it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of the other way around. Because the epoxy group shows up on 2 carbons, we will call this 2, 3 epoxy pentane. Finally, we need to assign the stereochemistry. So if we're looking at this carbon atom here, the oxygen will be number 1. The more substituted end of the compound will be 2, and this will be 3. So this is going clockwise, so this will be 3R. And if we name the other carbon in terms of stereochemistry, again this will be 1, 2, 3. So we're going counterclockwise, so this is 2S, 3R, 2, 3 epoxy pentane. Let's take a look at another example. Let's count the longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a hexane. The lowest number should go to the first substituent, so that will be right here. This is a 2-methyl. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a 2-methyl group and a 3, 4 epoxy group. And we put these alphabetically, so it's 3, 4 epoxy, 2-methyl, hexane, and then we'll also need to include the stereochemistry here, just as we did above. The second method of naming an epoxide is to treat the epoxide as a base and call that oxyrane. So if we take this original example, we're now saying that this part of the molecule is our base. This is oxyrane. The oxygen will be numbered 1, and to figure out if the left side or the right side will be 2 or 3, we take a look at the substituents. This is an ethyl group, and this is a methyl group. So alphabetically, ethyl appears first, so this will be 2, 3. So the name of this compound will be 2-ethyl, 3-methyl, oxyrane. And of course we will also need to include the stereochemistry here, as we did before. If we use this other example, again our oxyrane is the base. The oxygen is number 1. Let's label the substituents, ethyl and isopropyl. If we look at these alphabetically, ethyl appears first, so this will be 2, 3. So this is 2-ethyl, 3 isopropyl, oxyrane. And then again we need to add the stereochemistry here and here.